Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Rob from Rezn.
I'm Phil from Rezn.
I'm Spencer from Rezn.
How was your European tour and how was Hellfest?
It's been good. The heat has been unique, but I feel like we did good, and now it's perfect out, so we made it through.
Yeah, this is the reward for making it all the way to the end. But yeah, it's been awesome, and Hellfest was excellent. That was probably one of the bigger festivals we've done, but it was just it was hot as hell, but it was awesome. And yeah, we played kind of at a time where people were showing up to the festival, and maybe we were one of their first bands they've seen in the day, so it's nice to kind of like be one of the ceremonial like first bands for that day. And yeah, just an awesome fest. Crazy to see other big productions.
Also beautiful festival grounds.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was a highlight of the tour?
We probably have
There's probably a few. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm thinking still.
Hellfest was Namus. I can never say it right. Pamus. Yeah, festival in the French Alps was beautiful, and the people were super fun.
Yeah, it was like
Energy was right.
like right next to a really remote dairy farm where they were, I forget what kind of cheese they're making, but it's like a cousin of brie. And we had our first, I think it's called tartiflettes. It's like a regional French cuisine comes from the area. And it's just like a ton of potatoes and cheese, but there were cows everywhere while we were playing and stuff. And it was
The cheese,
pretty awesome.
the cheese and all was made from the cows that were in the field.
Yeah.
Which was
pretty
awesome.
great. Yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah, that was a highlight for sure.
Rock and Berlin was also really fun.
Yeah, I think that would be my highlight.
What is your favorite song to play live?
I have two.
I'm starting to. I think Collapse is now one of my favorites.
Okay.
Because we didn't really play it that much, and now we've done it with Spencer as the lap steel guitar lead for most of the song, and I just like the energy that has, and the movements of that song are really fun for me, and it's just refreshing.
Yeah, it works a lot better live than it used to. We only have one guitar player, so on the record, when there's two guitar parts happening at the same time, we always have to figure out how we're gonna divvy that up. And I think we finally got it for that song. So yeah, that one's fun.
That's me.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite?
I have a tie for now. Possession has been one of my favorites because I get to just go buck wild the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't play it the same way twice, so it's just kind of fun. And then the Primal Thread has been really fun to play.
Yeah.
That one's just a good one. It's a new off our new record that we
Yeah,
on this
has
tour.
not come out yet, but
Yeah.
I think that's my answer too.
Yeah.
I think Primal Thread is the most fun.
Yeah.
It's got a good
Yeah.
flow to it too. The way
Probably one of the more high energy songs that we have too, but yeah, that one's a lot of fun. I think we all have a good time on that one.
What is the PlayStation controller instrument for and how does it work?
The short answer is that the PlayStation controller controls my modular synth, or parts of the modular synth. If you don't know what a modular synth is, mine is a big box with a bunch of cables in it. It doesn't really have any keys or anything, but it is a synthesizer, and the PlayStation controller kind of more or less allows me to turn 8 knobs at once in all different directions, whereas without it I could only probably really turn 2 at a time.
Do you like playing shows or making music more?
I like equal to me. Because I like making music, but I do also like interacting with it live, and because like we said with some of these shows we played, it's fun seeing how people will interact directly with what we made, and it's also a different experience live. I think we do a pretty good job of doing our best without making it a limitation to make songs we can actually perform live. So like but some things we have to adapt to make it happen. So that creative element is pretty fun. But at the same time, there's obviously it's very rewarding to create too.
Yeah.
So that's fun in and of itself.
I prefer just making music.
Yeah,
I mean, I love playing music too, but like live. But I love the limitless time. Well, not limitless, but like the more open-ended time aspect, and just being like, what weird thing can we do that we haven't thought of yet? You don't get an opportunity to do that live very often. So, but yeah. Do you have a preference?
Now I'm touring after what you said, though. I think especially out in this tour, it's like nice to just play to different size crowds, and I'm learning that like weirdly, like there's like a like a strange mirror effect of like when the crowd is really small, I have an amazing time, and when the crowd is really big, I have an equally amazing time, and it's just this weird like it activates some new kind of like aspect of the show where I'm having more fun than I'm being stressed out or worried about how it's going and stuff like that. So I've been able to have more fun on this tour. I feel like playing the songs live and playing new music live, I think is also keeping the live experience as fun as writing the music. So yeah, I'm gonna go down the middle too.
They're fun in different ways.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you develop your unique musical style?
Probably by accident.
Yeah, doesn't feel like much of a development at all.
But yeah, a lot of it is just Phil and I, we've known each other for a long time, and we just had an idea, like a very vague idea for like, let's make a slow and heavy band. And then it's like just me and him starting, and then we added Patrick. We found Patrick on what we thought guitar at first, and then he became the drummer, but then his style of drumming was even slower and heavier than we imagined, and then it was like, oh wow, this is crazy sounding. And so we recorded a bunch of the songs off the first record, and then while we were recording that, we met Spencer, who had we knew Spencer, but he just got a synthesizer for the first time, or more or less a modular synthesizer, and we were like, you should put that on the record. And so all of these things are kind of just like domino layers kind of happening, and by the time
not a lot of planning. Just a lot of happening.
Over time, it's just like this crazy like 20 layer cake that we've created. We're just like, throw that in there, throw it in the pot. And so I mean, some of it is intentional. I think our goal is to not write the same record over and over again. So as we're growing, we're trying to expand. We're not trying to like perfect an older sound. We're trying to expand on the sound we already have. So
when did you start implementing the saxophone in your music?
I think it was second album, and I think I just had the saxophone.
I remember exactly.
And you guys were like,
we were at practice, and you offhandedly said that you have a saxophone and you know how to play, and we all were like, oh, let's do it. And you were like bashful about it, like, oh, I'm not very good.
Yeah,
like,
well, I wasn't. I'm much better now. It was, I think, more of these guys' ideas than it was my.
I do remember like kind of pushing you to do it. We were like, do it, man.
Well, I'm glad we did it. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
When did you start playing the saxophone?
When I was probably like, I was a kid, maybe 11 years old. I just played in school like most people do with that stuff. So,
is Grails an inspiration for you?
The band Grails?
Yep.
I love that band.
Yeah, I think we all do love that.
Yeah,
band.
I think that's like.
Because somehow your style reminds me of Grails. I don't know exactly why, but to me there's a similar vibe. It's a bit mystic or something.
Nice. I mean, that's a huge compliment. I think that band is like an expert at being like cinematic, but without being like too ambient. Like they have like a very nice driving sound, leading you through all the like crystally, kind of like sparkly liquid sounds that they have going on.
They also toe the line of what genre are they,
yeah,
which is fun.
I think also like we're big fans of Ohm, and the drummer of Ohm is one of the head lead guys in Grails. I think his name's Emil. Anything he touches just seems to be something that is like inspiring. I don't know if we're intentionally I wouldn't say that like I'm thinking of Grails too often when we're writing music, but they're definitely kind of like set the bar really high. So.
Okay. What are your 3 main influences?
We would probably all have different answers for that. I think obviously, Pink Floyd is a big shared, inspiration. I mean, every time, even still, I listen to a Pink Floyd record, I'm just like, how did they do it? How do we do it? How we need to figure out how to do that?
Yeah, that's
timeless.
That's a core
stuff.
a core tenet of the sound.
I don't think we ever also write with the intention of like a certain type of sound in terms of like something that's someone's doing.
I think it's probably a strength of ours that we don't have a shared vision in an inspirational sense. It's more of like a shared vision in a just where are we generally going kind of a sense. So we just bring all kinds of different inspirations to the table, and what's most important is that if anybody ever has an idea and they're saying, I like listen to this thing and I think this aspect of it could be cool if we did this here, everybody is always very open to whatever artist or wherever the source of inspiration came from.
What keeps you motivated to play and make music?
Not going insane.
It's also fun. I think we all do truly love doing it.
Yeah, I think there's like a lot of, there's definitely like, now that we've been doing it for almost 10 years, probably almost, maybe now the 10-year mark officially, it's like, there's just like so much community and like connectedness to like the people, the earth, the cities. It's like everything you're doing, the music is just spreading and like connecting with all of these different aspects. Your life is now connected to all of these different aspects in the world, and like every time we're able to add to that, I'm always like excited to play music, because it's like, oh yeah, we're just like, it's like this weird snowball that just the more you add to it, the more rewarding it is, and the more it seems to pick up speed. For me, it's just that excitement of like, oh yeah, if we just keep doing this, like it'll just be more and more interesting and more fun and more exciting. And it seems to be that every time we write new music or create new music or play new shows and new tours, it's always like better than the last one. So that's keeping it going for me.
Also, I guess for the fun with the writing thing, we haven't even released this record, but I've already just come up with 2 things I want to do differently or try for the next record. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to start seeing if I can make that work here. And we haven't even written a single song. But I'm like, okay, but somehow this thing that doesn't even have a definition yet, I'm going to try to figure it out.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's way healthier to think about the future of music creation in a sense of conceptually, or like a set of principles instead of like what kind of song something's going to be. Yeah.
What is your favorite record?
Like in music or of ours?
Both. Let's
Okay.
ask both.
Well, I think when it comes to our music, the answer will probably always be the most recent thing we've done, because to me, that's the best example of who we are in this moment in time, and it gives you the most perspective when you look back on everything about how far we've come, just as individuals and human beings, people. But favorite record of all time?
Man, that's hard.
really tough. I'm like a massive Autechre fan. It's probably some Autechre record. I wouldn't.
One that I always go back to, I don't even know the name, but it's Stara Rzeka. That record is just like always sits there as like, it's just one person making the music. To me, is always there to be like, oh yeah, don't forget, you can always like use this as inspiration. It's like infinite inspiration. You can just like pull from it.
I have an indie record that I listen to all the time, just indie rock, like Polyenzo. One big particular loop. I've been listening to it since like 2014 or something. But it's a little off the beaten path of what I normally listen to, which is fun.
What do you usually listen to?
I've been into country and just metal recently, which is a fun combo, also having like a playlist.
Phil also loves a good, delicious, candy-covered pop record.
Oh yeah, super shimmery.
So,
like
don't forget about that.
If it gets stuck in my head, that feeling is so good.
Do you guys listen to metal a lot?
Probably just as much as anything else.
Yeah.
If that even.
Do you consider yourself like a metalhead?
I could never consider myself a metalhead. I don't think it's just not a big enough part of my identity.
I think I will say though, I go to the most shows I go to by far is metal.
Yeah.
It's much more of a live.
Yeah.
When it comes to music in general,
for me to go to.
Yeah, much more of a live experience, anyways.
There's also like, I mean, I think we all are also into like some version of like dance or house or something industrial.
I don't think I know anybody that would describe any of us as metalheads.
Yeah.
Like family or friends. You know, like.
Yeah.
But it's there.
Oh yeah,
all of
it's
us to some
definitely.
capacity.
I mean, we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't. There.
Yeah, right.
I remember someone at my old job just kept calling me Metal Rob, and I was like,
Why?
what? But I mean, it makes sense to them, of course. But to me, I felt like such a poser.
That's how you. That's how you know. Yeah.
I do remember like we see like I see like YouTube comments of something every once in a while or whatever. People go like one of our songs will say like, "Oh, these guys definitely listen to like some obscure metal band I've never heard of." I'm like, I guarantee you we don't.
What is your favorite Black Sabbath record?
Paranoid.
Oh yeah, Paranoid, 100%.
Yeah, I think that's the only answer.
Yeah.
We've listened to that like 1,000
Sure,
times, I think. Yeah.
The song Shazam from the album Burden stood out for me because its style is so different from the rest of the album. How did you came up with that song?
I remember that one too.
I know the riff started and the idea came, and I was like, oh, this could be cool to be one of those songs where just you look out and it's just a sea of heads banging in synchronized. We named the song like Inescapable Banging of Heads for a while. Yeah, the working title. So this will just be a song that we just only do this one thing. There's no like shifting of like dynamics. It's just like, except for up. Let's make something super heavy. And it's nice to end the album with like a really crushing, like
Repetitive.
repetitive,
Yeah.
and like it's kind of like you get lost in the rhythm of it, like this grinding, like mechanical motion, and that was just always good for the theme of the record. We literally try to destroy the track by like over compressing it and like making it just kind of like fold in on itself.
All the things you're not supposed to do.
Yeah, we were trying to break the song at the end,
Yeah.
which was
Will
fun.
you play it tonight?
Maybe. Yeah, we will.
Will the album Cycles in the Infinity Dream stay in the post-metal style that your first single suggests?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're still struggling to understand what that means, because I personally have heard a lot of people describe us as post-metal, but I'm not even really sure what that means. If that's what people are saying about what's already come out, then they could probably expect a lot of the record to reflect that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is like a weird.
Further.
It is a weird combo though. Of some parts are heavier than we've done before in a different way, I guess you would say, and then some parts are also just more like. I feel like we did more focus on deliberate melodies and stuff like that too, and like a little bit more dreaminess in some spots, I guess you would call it. Yes and no, I guess is my answer.
What was the idea for the album cover?
The artist is Jacques de Beaufort. He is someone we found just intentionally trying to find like painters that embody like a dream. We knew the dream theme was going to be important with the record, so we wanted someone to do kind of this surreal, kind of like, was the other guy, like Hieronymus Bosch, that kind of surreal, like almost cartoony, but it's like very just strange and has a darkness to it. We had over 20 different people in mind, and we kind of narrowed it down to like what we think the album sounds like the most, and Jacques was like, you know, kind of our reach, because he was kind of in the fine art world a little bit, and we weren't really sure if he's licensed work before. It was just nice. He's super cool and really easy to talk to.
We were originally, I think, trying to find someone to make something like for the record.
Right.
But then we all saw that one and we were like, nah, that's good. That's the one.
Yeah. It wasn't a compromise. It was like, oh, this is what we're going for. So.
I think we had some other ambitious ideas while we were making the record and stuff about like what the album cover could potentially be, but it came after finding his work. I think we kind of realized that like if someone were to make something, it's entirely likely, maybe even probable, that it wouldn't actually make as much sense for this music as this piece that we had found. It just felt right.
What's your favorite Rezn album cover?
The upcoming, yeah, Cycles for sure. A lot of things going on, a lot to unpack. There's like so many possible narratives, and
There's so many cool things though. I like all of them for different reasons. Like the first three obviously are the Al, a friend of ours, made all three, and I do like how they all just have this like, you feel like you're almost in the same world when you're looking at the first three. And especially the first one, he made on a very small, I actually noticed this recently because I was holding one of our records and I forgot. It was on a very small piece of canvas. So when you look at the image, you see the
Maybe this
canvas
big,
lines
yeah.
like so. But now that like I look at it with my head fresh, I'm like, that's such a cool little.
yeah, you see
Tell
the
it's like a
texture, of the
texture.
painting,
yeah.
And then obviously the Solace and Burden, the fact that you can put them together in their one piece, and Adam is an incredible artist on top of that.
Yeah.
And then obviously the most recent one looks amazing, feels really good with the music especially. The album's gonna have some really cool like album art inside of the LP too that all just, it's just like finally feels very conclusive and like put together the way we really wanted it to be. And that just feels creatively satisfying.
I refuse to choose, but I do really like the new one and think that the packaging is going to be the cleanest we've done in a long time.
It looked to me like each different musical area that you have, you change the art style a little bit.
Yes,
That's definitely the
intentional.
intent. Yeah.
Just don't do it again.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for taking the time and meeting up. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
that was lovely.
Thank you.